Good evening. Millions of Romanians and Bulgarians gained the right to work in Britain from today, but so far there's been no rush at the border. Europe's Employment Commissioner said there was unlikely to be any major increase in immigration here, while Romania insists that the UK isn't even the preferred destination for its citizens. Here's Victoria MacDonald.
At Luton Airport this morning, the flight from Romania wasn't even full, and many of the arrivals already live here, or like Victor Spirisau, have jobs lined up.
Yes.
Why did you come here today?
Because it's the first day you open the border to work the people.
And what are your plans today now?
To work, I go on to wash car. It's not my ability, but I want to make money from UK.
It may one day have to be explained to Mr Spirisau that MPs don't routinely meet and greet at Luton, but this morning he was treated to coffee with the chair of the Home Affairs Select Committee, who'd come, he said, not to count numbers but to observe.
The concern of the committee has always been the lack of robust estimates of people coming here, and we still feel very strongly that the government ought to have asked the Migration Advisory Committee to have conducted a piece of research which would have told us the number of people who came into this country.
Because at the moment it is all a guessing game, with figures ranging from the thousands to the tens of thousands. But the government says it would have been a pointless task trying to put a number on it.
Rather than make speculative forecasts, which have very little chance of being accurate, we've concentrated on the things that are within our control, tightening the benefit system, putting in place tougher controls and making sure that anyone that does come to Britain is coming here to work hard.
And there is evidence that thousands are indeed coming here to work. This is a website which helps British companies recruit Romanian workers. Nearly 5,000 posts are on here, anything from care assistants to taxi drivers to nurses. In fact, last year there were 62,000 UK jobs advertised in Romania alone. Recent research shows too that immigration can have a positive impact on economic growth.
The immigrants actually fill in the jobs across different sectors and across different levels of qualification, but what we're finding is that they generally tend to be much more educated than the average person in the UK, the average native-born person in Britain, and they also tend to fill in the jobs in the very highly paid and the very low paid jobs, so not so much in the middle, but mostly polarized.
And indeed, arriving this morning was one such person, a much-needed emergency medicine doctor.
There are some opportunities in Sweden, Norway and Denmark, but you have to learn the language. English is an easier language.
Dr Pop starts work at a hospital just outside London next week.